go out there and do a country song.
So ain't nobody gonna perform for Donald Trump, huh? Which one of you gonna be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm gonna roast the one of you Uncle Tom for doing it. Which one of you gonna do it first? I'll be the one that performs for himself.
Stop the cap.
As you guys know, I've lived on 3 different continents: Europe, Africa, and North America. And what I've noticed on all 3 continents, in particular Europe, is that the people that persuade the community are the elites. Even in Africa, people who are intelligent, who are very well organized, are usually the most respected. Even in foreign groups on the continent of Africa, if you look at the Lebanese, if you look at Indians, their leaders that influence their communities are the highest performing people. And those are the guys who make the decisions for other groups. Even look at America, Hispanics, Asians in America, these other African groups. The reasons why those immigrants do very well, they have good leadership. But the heartbeat of Black America is not the elite. It's not the highly educated. It's not the hardworking or performing. Our leaders are entertainers, athletes, singers, rappers, even podcasters. Those are the people that African Americans look up to. But Malcolm X warned us about this a long time ago.
I just told you a little while ago, these leaders that they call leaders, this included Lena Horne, this included Dick Gregory, and this included comedians, comics, trumpet players, baseball players. Show me in the white community where a comedian is a white leader. Show me in the white community where a singer is a white leader, or a dancer or a trumpet player is a white leader. These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the white community and over the black community by the white community and have been made celebrities and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear.
That was 1963. On February 21st, 1965, Malcolm X would be assassinated. But almost 60 years later, his thought ideology reigned supreme. He warned us, and we still fell short until this day. You see, Black America hates its smart people for the most part. Hardworking, high-performing people, for the most part, those people are sellouts. Not all the time, but they are sellouts. Now, it could be because those high-performing people don't want to come back and develop the community, but that's what happens. So we turn to people that we can look to, that we can identify with, and some of them even become politicians.
Because y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power.
We don't really care about the functional and brightest of our communities. It's so much better to elevate those who have fame, status, and dysfunctionality. And so we trust those people to even give us political advice and to lead us to our prosperity. And this happens a lot with celebrities. Look at LeBron James, Beyonce, Jay-Z, and the like. When it comes to voting for presidential elections, these are the people that are wooing the crowd. Except it didn't work this time. And one of those people in particular was our boy Snoop Dogg. Now, Snoop Dogg is from the West Coast, one of my favorite rappers of all time. I love him, the East Siders, Death Row. He now owns Death Row. But that's where it should stop. I mean, I don't expect to get any kind of political ideology from Snoop Dogg. I mean, the guy smokes weed every day. Nothing wrong with smoking weed every day, but that's what we know him for. Braids, trying to be a pimp, being a gangster rapper, Rollers, 20s, Crips, gunshots! And basically doing whatever he does, which is that, dysfunctional behavior. But then, Snoop Dogg also has been out there on a tangent dissing people who don't like Donald Trump.
All right, politics real quick. Now, we all hate... I apologize. Nah, I really don't apologize, man, because a lot of my fans get mad at me when I talk bad about him, but I think it's safe to say most people in our culture do not rock
you need
with
to
Donald
know
Trump.
that you need to know that a lot of your fans is racist. Ain't no way around. Don't even try to put no.
I don't even want to put anything around.
I do. I don't give a.
Yeah.
Tell him straight up, mother. If you like that, mother racist, you and him. Now what?
All right.
Draw the line. He drew the lines.
Exactly.
He drew the mother lines. Before him, there were no lines. Everybody was everybody. We respected everything. We didn't trip. But when you drew the line, start pointing motherfuckers out and saying, y'all in.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
You and them.
If you're just tuning in, we're talking
Kanye
about Donald
too.
Trump.
Don't forget about him too. You too.
Now that That was Snoop Dogg 7 years ago. Guess what? He'll be performing on January 20th at the presidential inauguration for guess who? Donald Trump. But not only him, Nelly. And the black community is pissed off at Snoop Dogg and Nelly for basically turning their back on black America and going with Donald Trump and getting the bag. Which is crazy since Snoop Dogg was basically so hostile about Donald Trump just 7 years ago. Now, shout out to Willie D. It got so bad that Nelly had to go to Willie D to explain himself as to why he's performing for Donald Trump.
I thought you was riding with me because I put on for my city and I try to bring my city up every step of the way. I did not know you was riding with me because you thought I would ride for who you voted for. I didn't know that. I apologize. I apologize. I didn't know that I had to agree with your political choices. And I thought it was the things that you do, not the things that you say should be done. If you follow what I do, this shouldn't even be an argument. He's the president. He won. This isn't a campaign. This isn't an RNC. I'm not out on the political campaign. I didn't get none of that 1.5. You see what I'm saying? Like to try to help somebody get voted.
Kamala didn't invite you to perform?
No. She didn't invite me.
And Nelly makes a very good point. First of all, the man won. He won fair and square, okay? And then the second part is, when Kamala Harris had that $1.5 billion, she didn't call me to perform. She didn't call me to do anything. But I'm pretty sure that Snoop Dogg must have been on that payroll. He's a lifelong Democrat. But what does it also show you? It shows you that celebrities are loyal to what? Money. You see, a lot of these guys, whether you know it or not, and let me just kind of explain, their homes, many of them were burned in Calabasas and all of that places and stuff like that. A lot of these celebrities are not making the kind of money that they used to, all right? We're gonna be honest. The liberal left is kind of running out of cash. Hollywood isn't the same, you know, celebrities aren't the same. So celebrities are in the business of doing what? Making money. Celebrities are not in the business of upholding the black community. And now we're getting upset because celebrities are doing what they want to do, which is get paid and help their family and make money. It don't matter for them who's going to be the president, they're still going to be rich. So the reality is this, why do black people get mad at celebrities for turning their back, quote unquote, on the black community? Well, these celebrities didn't turn their backs on the black community. The black community turned its back on itself. You see, this is what happens when you don't have an agenda and you don't have people on the local level or on the governmental level that you want to get things accomplished. We like people that have charisma. We like people that are funny. And even those people who are social media influencers to talk about black issues, they're forced to be funny. Let me give you an example. Look at Boyce Watkins. Boyce Watkins is not really funny, but he's a guy in the financial world, has a PhD in finance, a very intelligent guy. Boyce Watkins can't get views talking about stock picks and things like that. I mean, how is he gonna do that and survive? He has to get and dig and gossip, dig in the crates a little bit, stir up some situations for him to get clicks and views. Look at Earn Your Leisure podcast. They are a pretty good financial podcast. Haven't heard about them lately. Don't know if they're still producing content. But remember, when they had their little financial summit, they had to be out there throwing money around like they were in the strip club. Because that's what we like. So when we vote for what we like and we pick what we like and then we get upset. Because you know what? People who have actual boring plans for the community, it doesn't work. The black community has to understand that none of this is sexy work. Building for your people is not a sexy thing. It's not something that you laugh about. It's not something that you joke about. It's not something that you hee and ha about. People who actually have programs in the black community, people who go out and do real work, people who go out and work in the community, that is a arduous and thankless task. And if you don't want to do that work, then you can expect celebrities to do that work because celebrities are going to go wherever the bag is going to go. So since Republicans have the bag, guess where celebrities are going to go? They're going to go and be like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Trump, for what I said about you. Okay, but if you hire me, I'll be on your side too. And when the Democrats got the bag, they're going to flip back over and diss Trump. But hey, now that Donald Trump got the bag and Elon Musk is on his team, they're going to go head on and bend the knee. Because guess what? They got to get paid. And if you thought that somebody was going to be loyal to you when they're loyal to money first, you're insane. You ain't even loyal to you as a community. So why should celebrities be loyal to you as a community? And so that's why you get upset and get mad. But when you pick clout and when you pick fame, that's what you get. Because people who are loyal to money are loyal to nothing. Black America gotta first be loyal to itself and its values and what it wants for itself. And then guess who follows that? Celebrities. But instead, we put our trust in celebrities, and Democrats know that. So when we do that, then we are not loyal to ourselves at all. We're loyal to what someone else tells us to be loyal to, and that's why we don't have anything. So Democrats are going to be loyal to who pays them. And if the black community won't pay them, then Democrats will do it. And since the black community don't pay celebrities for their agendas, they go to the white community to get paid, whether it's conservative or liberals. And then that's just the reality of it all. If you care about your community, you, number one, will invest into your community to see what you want to see. You will do the work in the community. You will come up with your agendas. But that's hard to do because it takes intellectual capacity to do that. It takes not only talking, but actionable ideas. And that's getting out in the cold, that's getting out in the community, that's not looking for an easy return. And nobody wants to be that guy. Nobody wants to sacrifice. So let's let the celebrity who is bought and paid for tell us what to do. And then when they flip to somebody else who's telling them what to do, then you call them a sellout, when the sellout is the community itself. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.